Starring River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves, is the new film by writer-director Gus Van Sant Jr. It is the story of the storing out lives of two teenage male prostitutes, one the son of a disgruntled mayor, and the other a young man who sporadically suffers from a stress-induced illness.
Wake up, Mikey. The heat's off.
My Own Private Idaho is the follow-up to Van Sant's critically acclaimed 1989 film, Drugstore Cowboy, a film centered around the lives of thieving drug addicts. Both of Van Sant's films are similar in the fact they were made with low budgets and that they tell the stories of seemingly shady characters who society and Hollywood generally turn their backs on.
How about that?
Each film exemplifies, in a unique way, Van Sant's artistic talent to utilize risky and innovative techniques of filmmaking.
One of my my projects, with my work is to, was to get, I guess, film closer to literature, because I thought that literature did a lot of things that film usually didn't try to do.
By virtually reinventing traditional film editing techniques, Van Sant was able to create an effect similar to the impressions one would get by reading a book. During one sequence, Mike, played by River Phoenix, suffers from a chemical sleep imbalance called narcolepsy. Van Sant cuts the action sporadically, so the audience feels as if they too are delving into and out of Mike's dream.
This road will never end. It probably goes all around the world.
Traditionally, you tend to shy away from anything that is not uniform, and it seems to be gimmicky or stands out and bothers the audience. The audience isn't used to switching from one thing to the next quickly and using, say, maybe even different storytelling techniques within the same film. But I think we've been doing that in this film.
My Own Private Idaho cost only $2.5 million to make, a relatively rock-bottom budget by Hollywood standards. Someone with Van Sant's notoriety could virtually pick and choose multi-million-dollar film projects, but the artistic control he's allowed when working on independent films is something he'd rather not give up.
I could have gone in that direction, buying into the studio system or selling out to the studio system and making something that was really, big and prestigious.
Van Sant has felt that he would rather direct his own scripts than what the studios have offered him thus far.
I think it was always, for me, the screenplay that stopped me, because if the screenplay was all just perfect, and then the people were all fantastic, I would have worked on it with them. But there was always a hitch, and I was just always afraid of making the wrong move, whereas my screenplay I thought was good. Mine, to me, was the best I had, or best I had exposure to.
They could drop a big old bomb in this city. You know what we would do? Take shelter.
Looking back, Van Sant feels comfortable with the decision he made to remain in low-budget productions, but he doesn't begrudge other directors who did not make the same decision.
At the end of it, 2 years later, after we've made our films, and I've made my, again, lower than semi-low budget film, more semi-low budget film, a $3 million film, and they've bought into their $30 or $40 million films, that I'm happy that I made the decision that I did.
If I had a normal family and a good upbringing, then I would have been a well-adjusted person.
Depends on what you call normal.
Yeah, it does. Well, normal, like a mom and a dad and a dog and like that. Normal. Normal.
So you didn't have a normal dog?
Gus Van Sant's future projects include a screen adaptation of the Tom Robbins novel Even Cowgirls Get the Blues, which, according to American Gossip columnists, might include megastar Madonna in its lineup.